Yo, King on our live and direct, a continuation of this Red Alpo. Listen, he said on, not Funk Flex, I meant to say he said on K Slay radio station, and he played as if he cared about little Donnell. Well, let me give you the understanding of that type of rat. He's the same type of rat that'll show up to the funeral of the day of the guilty finding and act like nothing happened. You see, you have guys who have been in contact with the police, but no one knows. Alpo was one of them. When he first got over in D.C., you know what he done? He got shot up real bad. And when he got shot up real bad, somebody was trying to rob him. Police come to the hospital and say to him from the rip, listen, what's going on? He'd give up anything. When the police, the detectives come back the next day, he was gone. That's when he grabbed Wayne Perry and made Wayne Perry his enforcer. But not only did he destroy the life of Wayne Perry, he destroyed the life of Rich Porter. Not only did he destroy the life of Rich Porter, many men have he been behind the murders of. So all you people who want to agree with this rat as if he's been forgiven, maybe God had forgiven him, but guess what? Real honorable men such as myself, we haven't forgiven him. And guess what? We're going to continue. We're going to continue to put our foot on his necks. Like I said, it's not about violence, you see, because all violence is going to do is get that rat to point the finger. So I'm not telling anyone to set out, look for him, and do any harm to him. But youngins and people, when y'all see that rat, let it be known. Damn, look at the rat. How could he be spotted in Harlem? Harlem, a spot where Rich gave and Rich was loved. A spot where his family gave so much and made so much understood from the love of Rich, even though he not here. His beautiful daughter selling her beautiful clothes and things that she's doing, and this mutt is walking around as if everything is okay. And no one is saying, look at the rat, he's there. Well, I'm letting the Alpo know right now, since you're active, make sure you don't step foot in Philadelphia. You hear me? And I'm telling anybody that's from Philly, if you're caught with Alpo, you need to be dishonored, and your honor need to be snatched out of your jugular vein. You hear where I'm coming from? Because at the end of the day, that guy has no honor over here in Philadelphia. Listen to me. Y'all talk y'all behind off. Y'all say what y'all want to say. But he's not welcomed here. And I'm hearing about him living in New Jersey. You know, dudes talk a lot, man. You know, he think that he's a person that was up there, but he don't understand that of these days, he's a person that's down there. He is scum. He is trash. He is nothing. And we don't respect you. You folded as soon as you got arrested. You coward. You kitten. You tramp of a man. You individual who go against your own people just in order to get $1. You told on everyone else just so you can come back out and try to flaunt. Well, again, I'm calling on all-out dishonor on this kitten. And the all-out dishonor is when you see him, you don't harm him. But make sure you let him know that he's a rat. You let him know, you let him feel what he done to Rich. You let him feel what he done to the family of Rich Porter after losing that young man, Donnell, very honorable child. That Alpo didn't care an inch about. He didn't care about that kid. If he cared about that kid, even if he was going to do something to Rich, he'd have said, nah, wait till after the youngin', get free, because Donnell deserved a life. But because of you lying, killing Rich Porter, taking those bricks from him and not giving him no money, you were supposed to be copping, man. We all know you rat. You were supposed to be copping. You weren't doing too well out in D.C. Wayne Perry was back in your play, and you started to understand that you had to feed him amongst a lot of other wolves. You didn't have that money for them. So the only thing that you could do is be impressive, quote unquote, and come over here and kill your best friend, all because you couldn't keep the payroll up of wolves. And then when things get tight, when things got rough, you know what you done? You figured out a plan in your head. You rat. You figured out how you would take and tell on everything and wind up coming home. And every day for day in that cell, you rat. Your conscience never bothered you. You only thought about getting back out and stunting. You only thought about picking up younger females from the clubs, and that's what you're doing, man. The APB is out on you worldwide, man. Everybody know that's what you're doing. You're picking up young females, man, from clubs as if it's okay. As if the world don't know that you got AIDS, Alpo. You forgot that we know that you was a boyfriend over DC? And no, Wayne Perry wasn't your boyfriend, but you had a few other boyfriends. Boyfriends that you was staying with before you actually got caught up with the feds. It's everywhere, but guess what? It's amongst good men. And when we put you out there, we're going to put you out there on blast. I'm going to have that transsexual that you're running around sleeping with call up to the show. And when he calls up to the show, he's going to give dates and times that he was with you. He's going to give you dates and times that before you even was arrested by the federal government or when you were staying at his crib. Well, him, whatever the hell his name is, her, whatever y'all want to call him, has something to say about Alpo. So I want everybody to get ready for that phone call. Get ready to understand that he's going to be put on blast at a higher level. We're talking about on top of him being a rat, he's on the down low running around hiding, giving out AIDS to our young children. Our young women, when I say children, 21, 22, damn near child as far as I'm concerned in a lot of areas. You hear where I'm coming from? And if he's manipulating them the same way he manipulated Wayne Perry, the same way he manipulated Rich Porter, then we need to let them young ladies hear what this guy has to say. And when he brings it to the people, don't tell me, oh, you're lying, because this guy is going to give dates and times. This guy is going to give up everything. Now maybe this rat will stop coming out to his hole trying to show off for the chicks, because I know that rat really understand and knew that the women really loved Rich Porter. You understand? I don't got nothing against my yellow brothers or my lighter brothers, but y'all know the women love the chocolate. And when it was Alpo, Rich Porter, Alpo wasn't looked at. You only looked at when Rich wasn't here anymore. I'm King Earner from the Honor Your Life campaign. My goal is to teach the youngins to never, ever be like Alpo. Everybody got mad at my platform. They said to me, King Earner, Alpo is irrelevant. I said the story alone will never be irrelevant. Dame Dash was smart by taking on this and giving that crumb $5,000. Him and that other rat AZ that didn't want to do anything for Rich Porter family. Yeah, I hear it. I understand. Him and his sister's married, and of course, they're going to back his play on that end. But AZ ain't nothing but another rat who is probably giving money to Alpo. He might be feeding him. You know him. He'd tuck a bankroll anywhere. Well, I'm letting you know right now, Alpo, we wouldn't give you doo-doo to make your breath stink over here in Philadelphia. So don't cross these lines, man. And when you do cross them, make sure you cross them with your honor intact, because you can't restore honor within yourself. So that means you can't come ever, because your honor will never be intact, you traitor. You William O'Neill, you piece of trash. Whatever else you want to call somebody, it's you. And King Earner is going to be signing out. But I want Patricia Porter, the family of Rich Porter, to understand and know that it's good men that honor and respect and loved Rich Porter for who he was as a man. Period. who he was as a man. You don't have to know an individual that has honor because the relation is mutual. You understand where I'm coming from? So know that he lives through his children. He lives through the things that he done in life. He lives through the fact that he was the only one that could come through and shut it down based off honor and kept it plain Jane, but was killing them at the same time. They hated Rich. They hated Rich. And they knew Lord Donnell was going to be just like him and probably a lot better. You know, the youth always restore a lot more than we can because they come after we have done a lot of things that we done, and they do them 100 times better. I'm King Gurner from the Honor Your Life campaign. I was hurt to hear that. That's why I gave it a part 1 and a part 2. I was destroyed to hear that. Destroyed. That this kitten would be in Apollo with his feet kicked up like he's the king of New York. Is this kitten out of line? There's so many other honorable men there that deserve the understanding and respect, that deserve to get the what's ups and all the attention about this, that, and the third, but this rat is soaking it all up, man. Kill all rats with success. Kill them with success. King Gurner live and direct. Hit thehonorburners.com now.